Everybody, I'm sorry I can't be there today, but I'm not feeling well enough to come to school, but I'll come to you from the internets. And here is what we're doing today. We're going to be learning about the Adipoli jQuery image hover plugin, which basically will give us interesting effects when we mouse over our pictures. We can combine this with Lightbox to do some pretty cool things. We can make the pictures pop out. We can make them swipe in from a direction. We can make them kind of pixelated from semi-transparent. We can make them flip in. There's all sorts of cool different effects that we can do that are built into the plugin. So we just got to install it like the other plugins we've been doing. So right now I will invite you to grab all this stuff here, which is in the handout folder. It's called Adipoli. So find Adipoli from the handout folder where you find everything else. And once you got that going, just take a look inside. Bring it over to your desktop, possibly to your My Documents, whichever you prefer. And then we'll look inside here. The usual setup of what we've been seeing lately. We have a CSS folder, an IMG folder, a JS folder, and then our HTML file. So just to peek inside the CSS folder is the CSS that styles what the effects look like. We have in the image folder some cute cats for you to put into your page, or you could choose whatever you want. And the JavaScript folder, we got all the JavaScript we'll ever need and then some for making this plugin work. And of course, our HTML file is not complete, so you guys will be completing this. So just so you know, these two links here, which should be in the handout folder, they will actually, let's take a look, there's two links here, they'll take you to these pages. There's some examples that will take you to this page that we were just looking at, so that you can see what the different effects look like. Kind of gives you an idea. It says start effect, this, end effect, this one, hover effect, this one. Excuse me. So you can sort of see what you're getting into. And then over here is the actual instructions on how to put this all together. So that's the how to use link. So definitely have those open while you are going through this tutorial with me. So first of all, we're going to enable image hover effect by getting a link to the CSS, as well as installing these two scripts, the jQuery library, as well as the Adipoli effects as well. So copy those over. And of course, I go on the head. I'm just going to go right at the top of the head here. I'll tab those guys in. Notice that there was already a script that was inside of here. It's the script that allows us to customize the Adipoli effects, and I couldn't get it to work the way that the instruction page tells it to work, so I've put this in here to avoid confusion. This should work for us. So, just don't worry about what the instructions say. This is a little bit different. This works and the other one doesn't. So I think we'll go with this. So anyways, now we've got all the scripts we want. Just to let you know, the effects here are designed right now, or programmed I should say, to work with images that are of class first. And we can make multiple groups of these for different classes, but we'll start by making an image of class first, and we'll see how that goes. So make an image. We'll say the source is img/cat1.jpg, and then class equals first. It's first class. Okay, here we go. I'm going to preview this, and because the class is first, it should link to these effects. So normal and pop out. So we'll see what that looks like. Actually, I already have it running in Chrome, so I will refresh it, and there we go, our image, and look, as we mouse over, the hover effect pops it out. Looks kind of silly to be all lined up with these links and everything, so let's just put in some BR tags real quick. just to move it down for now. This is just a test page anyways. I'll put a BR after here too, just in the off chance. Hey, look at that. Alright, so our hover effect is working out. So let's try and add a new image. So I'm going to add a second image. Image source equals cat2 dot, oh sorry, image folder slash cat2 dot jpeg. We'll make this class equals first. There we go. As well. So in theory, the cat2 should also get the same effects. So we'll refresh it. Scroll down. Yep, they're both popping out. Pop, 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 pop. That's great. Okay, so we now know how to add in multiple images with the same kind of styling, but what if we want to add some different styling, different effects? And you might also be wondering, well, what all the effects are there? So if you go to, well, I mean, you could take a look at some of the effects from the examples page. If you like a particular effect, you can go ahead and type in the these exact effects and you'll get what you see. If you want a list of all the possible effects, you can go to the how-to page and you can see all the start effects as well as all of the hover effects, and there's a lot of them. So you can just kind of play with them whenever you think it's good. So I'll do something pretty simple. I'll put in I'm going to go for grayscale and going to slice up. I don't know. Sure. Grayscale to slice up. So I want to make a new class which I will call second. So I'm just going to copy and paste my rules of first, paste it in, and I'll call this class second. And then let's change the second image to be class second. So now these effects will apply to just the image with the second class, and these effects will still apply to the image with the class first. Okay, let's see if it works. Go back here, refresh, and oh, not refresh. Press the refresh button. Let's see. Oh, silly me. I cut and pasted it, but I didn't change it. This is why I'm taking a day off, folks, because I'm dumb. I mean, no, it's not because I'm dumb, because I'm sick. But if I had to take a day off because I was dumb, well, let's just say I wouldn't be here very often. But it's because I'm sick. And I can't. Okay, I'll shut up. I was just going to go and do it. So I said I was going to do, I don't even remember what I said I was going to do. He was going grayscale to slice up. Let's bring over the grayscale. Wave. Let's paste it right in there. Okay. And go back and get the, just make sure it's slice up, get it correct. Paste it in. Awesome. Okay, so now let's see if it works. Refresh. You know what? It didn't work. I'm curious as to why that would be. Seems exactly the same. Cut and paste it after all. I wonder if they're actually not right. Let's go and let's just go look at the page source of the example. Grayscale to normal. I think it seems to be the same. Yeah, strange. I'll just try it again. Second. We go from normal to slice up. And refresh. Yeah, it worked. It's kind of silly. Not sure why that last one didn't work. try making it now normal, change that to grayscale, and we'll refresh it. Yeah, grayscale doesn't work. Which is strange, since it seems to work in the example. Something about grayscale. It's too bad, grayscale's so pretty. It's possible that grayscale doesn't work with some hover effects. And they should probably tell us about that. Well, I'll try normal. We know that one works, apparently. So, nope. Doesn't work. I'm not sure what's going on with my grayscale. That's okay. There's plenty of effects in the sea, as nobody here on Earth says. So I'll go back and try overlay and fold left. Try that one. Alright. Yeah, so that seems to work nicely. Folds left. That one expands. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys find out what's wrong with grayscale, let me know next class. Excuse me. But, I mean, it seems to be working fine. Anyways, there you go. What I'd like you guys to try out is do some stuff in here in the thing you get from the handout folder and try out different hover effects and start effects and combinations of those and see which ones you like, and then try bringing them into your second draft website. So you can combine this with things like Lightbox, so you can get a really kind of snazzy, dynamic look to your pictures that you want people to click on. You can really make it invitable for them to click on it. So good luck today, folks. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.